Hi, my name is Mike Long, and I'm here to tell you about the history of telomere research and the science of it, and why it's important to human beings for the aging process. So this is dedicated to my mom and dad. My mom had Alzheimer's, and the last few years of her life were just horrible, and I'd experienced that. And my dad had dementia, and I think he basically died of heartbreak just to see my mother like that, and actually he died before she did, which was kind of strange. So the disclaimer here is that I'm not here to say that I can or my company can cure or fix the aging process. I'm not here to say that. I'm just here to give you the history of what's happened so far, and then at a later date we can talk about additional things. Okay, so basically telomeres are the end caps of chromosomes, and that is important for all of humanity because they keep our DNA intact inside of our body. And the DNA acts like software on a computer, and that's what makes us all function. That was the initial start of research on telomeres, but it wasn't until 1961 that they started to do more research, and Hayflick came along, and he said basically chromosomes and telomeres are like a clock. That's how you can tell the biological age of a human. So 1971, 73, in that period of time, they figured that what happens is our cells, they divide over and over again, they cycle. But during that process, they lose the DNA because the telomeres are getting shorter and they lose the DNA. So in 1975, Elizabeth Blackburn and her team figured out that telomeres could actually be re-lengthened, but they didn't know how or what it was, and they finally realized, and it was a term called telomerase. Telomerase is an enzyme that actually regrows the telomere. So in 2009, Elizabeth Blackburn, for her work for discovering telomeres, the function, won a Nobel Prize. In 1999, Maria Blasco, she is out of Spain, was able to delete the telomerase in mice. And by doing that, these mice actually became frail, they lost their hair, and they could not function. Basically, this is a strong indicator that those functions, that DNA that is lost, is the same frailty that human beings have. They lose their hair, they lose the function of their vision, of their cognitive abilities. And it's the same thing with the mice, and it's the same thing with humans. Humans and mice are all mammals. So with this information, there was a strong indication, and it was later proven, that with therapies you could actually regrow the telomeres and re-strengthen them by the telomerase. In 2003, a student out of Utah University figured out that he took a study of 143 people over the age of 60 years old. He got their blood, he measured their telomeres, and from his study he learned that the people with the shorter telomeres actually died sooner than the people in the long one. So it had to do with their mortality, and that the functionality of their telomeres, while they were less, they also died sooner. So basically, we talked about the things that cause a shortening. So it's the air that we breathe, it's toxic these days. We talked about the food that we eat, the preservatives in the fast food cause free radicals, and free radicals cause cancer. The stress that we're under, stress will shorten telomeres faster than just about anything. If you look at the presidents before they came into office and after, they stress so much more, and then the telomeres shorten, and then they age so much faster. So there's basically three things that shorten telomeres, that shorten our aging process. That's air, water, and food. The air that we breathe also has heavy metals in it from a whole variety of issues, from air pollution to you name it. Also, the food that we eat has toxins in it. It has preservatives in it, and preservatives have free radicals, and free radicals have cancer. And the water that we drink also has a lot of chemicals in it. As a matter of fact, my great-grandmother lived to be 104. My grandmother lived to be 103. They lived on well water. My parents lived on city water, and I know that there's fluoride in the water as one of the things that caused her issues. And my mother lived to be 83 years old, while my grandparents lived to be 103, 104 years old. So air, water, and food. Those are the three things that shorten our telomeres.